Hey everybody, and welcome to Day 10 of the Final Fantasy Tactics Colosseum AI Tournament League for March. We've got our final 8 teams here. By the end of the night, we will be down to 4. As always, at this stage of the tournament, matches are going to be getting tight. All of the teams still standing are strong competitors, so let's see what they got. Starting off is our winners finals, Kjata 2 and Fig 2. The tryhards versus It's Time. Which one will go into the grand finals undefeated? Both of these teams have fought through some pretty hard opponents to get here. For the tryhards, we have Ragavan the Ninja with Angel Ring, Earth Clothes, Guts, and Dragon Spirit, taking on those healing Earth Slashes and getting re-raise for the trouble. Brainstorm the Spellblade with Elemental Counterflood and Overflow, one of the more popular Spellblade combinations. Teferi the Lancer with Double Punching, Counter Throw, and Punch Art. And with Start Haste, very fast. And Emrakul the Summoner with Time Magic, Arrow Guard, and Short Charge. On the other side, for Fig, we have Time for Your Spanking. Will it be? We have the Golemax Weapon Guard Monk. We have the Double Scorpion Tail Ninja. Absolutely brutal, this one. The Spellblade with Draw Out, MP Switch, and Magic Attack Up. The classic samurai from December. And the classic Support Oracle with White Magic, Auto Potion, and Short Charge. Classics are classics for a reason. Let's see how these two do. We go to large map 109 to start.
Both Kjata and Fig do also have a second team in the tournament still. The only folks with two teams still in, but both do have a team in losers as well. So could even potentially see a mirror match final. Based on raw numbers, they each do have a higher chance of having a team go all the way, but like Sardak said, every team at this point is a winner already, so every match is gonna be close.
It is worth noting that Kjata's and Figs both have to win 2 matches tonight to make it to the losers finals. So neither of them are ahead.
Sandstorm early on that Berserk Ninja. 112 decent damage and 120 from a Wave Fist, but not even near Fatal yet. Granted, Berserk near Fatal wouldn't matter, but just the same, a very durable ninja for how much damage she puts out.
Yeah, being over 300 hit points for a ninja was very surprising.
Berserk certainly does have its downsides, of course, but being a melee unit does help mitigate a fair bit of that. Speaking of Berserk, here's those 2 giant hits, 231. Sandstorm going to take her down in return. The other ninja does have a re-raise, so will get back up, but even still, that re-raise gone.
Defy Pain for the monk to stand back up after that Lancer attack. And Defy Pain after the re-raise for the ninja as well.
Defy Pain definitely proving an extremely powerful tool. A lot of units in several tournaments now have made incredibly good use of it. Being on such a cheap skill set, very, very strong way to keep yourself up.
And definitely more fair than when it was just heal 500 to your Lancers and Knights.
Agreed. Absolutely. Definitely nice to see it not immediately a full heal, and still a very hefty heal. That was a huge full life to kill that Lancer.
Shuriken catches the MP switch.
It does also mean that Spellblade now has no MP, although I think it is primarily a staff bonker and not a caster, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe it is a draw out. I think that's the one with magic attack up.
Ah, yes, that is a draw outer. Shuriken for 144 to the Monk, good damage, but Monk is plenty beefy. Speaking of, there is a big draw out. Cheery for 312. Kills and does not kill herself.
Looks like Ninja's getting full life charged. But that's a mid-charge.
240, going to be enough to stop that life from coming out. A Wave Fist in return, but it does not hit, 70% chance, and it procs the Dragon's Spirit. Titan, I do believe, is going to kill that Spellblade. I don't see how she could survive it.
But
Heals the Monk.
Earth Close. Be that as it may, the tryhards are looking like they're ahead in this one.
Giant 324 Wave Fist mid-charge puts that summoner down. A Wish is going to bring her right back up, but that is easy Spin Fist territory. Spellblade is hightailing it across the gap there. Oh, but the Lancer gets up. That's a big Earth Slash to heal both of those units.
The tryhards trying hard, as they do.
Yagi Darkness to heal and does dodge the counter throw. Here's a target, is going to kill that summoner, but this Monk has a very uphill battle here.
With all this revival not looking great. Sure enough, game one goes to the tryhards.
Kjata taking game one. Can Fig bring it back in game two?
Kjata is one win away from guaranteeing he is not in third place this month.
Terrain on this map definitely can prove to be a bit challenging at times. Local Quake for 136, good hit, but 90 of it is healed by that auto potion. Auto potion again, gonna soak up most of that Earth Slash, but some chip damage getting through also broke the MP on that MP switch Spellblade. Ooh, there's the big bonks though. 231 times 2, and that Lancer goes down fast. Single target Cheery here. Does get a kill, does not kill herself, of course.
Petrify being charged on the summoner. And that's with Faith, so that's going to have a real high hit rate.
Does get out a fairy before she's petrified. It does land, no surprise there. Other ninja gets her action here, going to take that Spellblade straight back down. But it does look like the Berserk ninja is going to live to take a second swing here.
Sure does.
Sorry about the sound in the background there. My dog is deciding that now is a great time to play with her Giggle Ball. Here comes a full life, gonna bring that Spellblade back up yet again. So looks like Fig is in a pretty good position here.
Sure enough, Fig takes it to game 3. How anxious are you in this moment, Kjata? We go to medium 63 for the decider. Two very powerful teams. Let's see how they do.
On a very iconic map. I think a lot of people on their very first playthrough probably hit this map and maybe hit just a little bit of a wall.
The Earth/Hitting MP switch.
Magic Shuriken does hit. 120 damage to the monk is not small. A giant crit for 451 takes that Spellblade down immediately. Wave Fist on the Ninja, gonna be a lot of damage.
There's a Kiku instead of a Chiri this time.
144 to the Summoner, gonna do some good damage. She is a little low, but is still outside of near fatal, so gonna be able to move up and get her action.
That Lancer is gonna mid-charge that full life coming at it. That's
Sure
huge.
is. Oh, and the Titan does not go off because it was on that unit. 2 hits, that's going to take the monk down, but the ninja getting another action, going to kill that summoner very quickly. 2 punches onto the Spellblade, but she doesn't go down. She is going to suck up another attack from that other ninja, so it's just the Berserk ninja now against 2 units. She's definitely going to get the kill, but... Oh! A Guts and a Dragon Spirit! Incredible!
And with the Lancer free to go out sandbagging, that's probably it. What a huge Guts.
Yeah, Ludo's correct. That was a double Guts. Takes the 2 stabs in return, goes down, and that is gonna be Kjata taking the series 2-1. Wow.
Congratulations, Kjata. You're not in 3rd place this month. Also, can I just say, I'm really glad I added Guts in, because, boy, that makes some moments.
Absolutely. It's a strong skill. It's not incredibly reliable, but yeah, big swings like that, it's such a flashy skill.
Alright, we go to now the beginning of the losers bracket, and 4 matches to eliminate players. Kjata 1's Return to the 36 Chambers versus Ludo 1's There's No Place Like Home. Alrighty, we've got Return to the 36 Chambers, featuring this Angel Ring Ninja with Weapon Guard and Abandon. Very hard to damage with physical attacks. ODB the Gust with Wither and Throw Spirit. Method Man the Knight with HP Restore, Martial Arts, and Punch Art. And RZA the Lancer with 2 swords, Counter Throw, and Time Magic. Another punchy Lancer. We have 3 undeads and 1 ninja on this team. And just Lancer, Knight, and Gust, super resilient to physical attacks. On the other side, we have There's No Place Like Home, featuring Squid Dot Service the Ninja, another Angel Ring Ninja, this one with Mage Masher and MP Switch, and Guts. Surprisingly durable for her 174 hit point frame. Testis the Priest with Weapon Guard, Sing, and Equip Armor. Very durable, 370, gets a lot of those Sings out. Tree the Trent, will we see Blessing of Natures here? And Pseudo RMRF the Spellblade. Kaiser Plate, Faith Rod, Black Magic, and Magic Attack up. This one does huge damage. So having a couple of, well, mostly this is the major damage source, lines up well with the Gust, but will it be enough? Ludo doesn't seem to think so, but it wouldn't be the first time he's thought that this tournament. So we'll see. Go to large 85 to kick it off.
Alrighty, one of the larger maps here. Teams starting very far from each other, so definitely going to take a turn or two for everybody to get into range. That is going to give the singing, does give singing and dancing on this map plenty of time to function.
And the singing begins. Haste 2 for 2 targets and only hits one of them. That's unfortunate.
Alright, misses that early throw. And a power source, can't blade grasp that. 180 to the ghost there. 3 procs on the magic song. That ninja's gonna take big hits in return. The MP switch keeps her up, but she's real low. I'm gonna die to this gonna die to this wither here. I thought it was a throw spirit.
Ninja will return.
Another 3 procs on the, or not procs, but 3 magic songs landing. 180 from the lightning ball.
With the Faith Rod, Vuln Lightning, it's going to do a lot of damage.
There's that Blessing of Nature, so 3 re-raises out in addition to the Protect and Shell. Ninja is back up, going to power source herself and move back towards the rest of her team. Now going to move closer to the corner there.
Mjolnir one-shots that ninja pretty easily.
And a life song going to get everybody nice and healed. I do believe everybody's just about full now.
And now the back half is all hasted.
Through Spirit only hitting the MP, so Ninja is still plenty healthy here. Another life song coming out. Don't think it was actually needed, but did still happen before the other action. 220 into the back, so that punch is going to bring the ninja down. Does not have re-raise this time. And she did have a turn coming up, so is already down at 2. She's not in a great spot, so not too sure she's going to be raised here.
This really mostly depends on what the Spellblade puts together.
Oh, the big chain lightning on that ghost takes it down. And that ghost not immune to crystal, of course, so we could see it get back up or we could see it out of here.
Hellcry Punch takes out the Mace of Zeus. Will the Bard keep singing, or is it time to start casting raises on the 36 chambers?
There's a double haste hitting the ninja and the Lancer. Lancer's going to move up and take 2 swings on the tree, but one of those swings going to be sent back at it. 40 damage healed up, 40 damage on the ninja. And that is a damaging spell coming out.
It looks to be raise. Or life, or whatever.
There's another chakra going to keep the ninja nice and healthy. Life going to do a lot of damage this night, but I do not believe... Nope, did not kill. There's another Mjolnir coming out. I lied, that's an explosion coming out, but going to get the kill just the same. Lancer's going to move up 2 punches into the Priest, but the Priest is plenty healthy. That Protect and Shell were still up. The Protect was just enough. Revive going to bring the ninja back up and not in near fatal. One ninja does crystallize here. A shuriken into the Priest is going to be enough to kill. Re-raise gets him right back up. He is going to start casting a heal and move back to the back. Tree Blessing of Nature just on itself. Shell and Protect refreshed. And it's moving way across the map here.
Ooh, this is going to be big if she survives, which she very much does not.
616 damage.
That was the top end of what a crit is possible to do. And crit is like between 1.01 and double, and that one was straight up double.
Tree is really opting to kind of do a lot of nothing over there. where they're going to kill the Priest. Priest is back down. I do think this team's in trouble here. 96 damage, not a ton, but the tree is kind of off by itself here.
And the heal and runaway is definitely not killing the rest of the enemy team, so... But the Lancer is distracted by the tree.
Here's a big Cyclone. Let's see what it does. It is
Full
going to
heal.
heal that Spellblade to full. The tree's going to move over and re-raise itself again, so pulling this Lancer away, not necessarily the worst thing, or the Ninja in this case.
Although I think
Ghost-
the fact that the Ghost stood up is going to be a big problem for this Spellblade.
Absolutely. I do believe it's going to go down right here from the Spin Fist. Sure does.
Game 1 goes to Kjata 1. Small map 52 for the second. Ludo's tournament life is on the line. This map is much better for Ludo than for Kjata, thanks to that haste 2.
Absolutely. This map definitely hurts a lot for teams that plan to buff themselves early. We did see my team go down to it. A really bad map roll here on a team that starts with 3 slow units. Alright, Lancer's moving up, going to start that haste 2 there onto the Knight. Priest is going to move over and cast a big ol' spell coming out there.
Looks like a rejuve to me.
I think you're correct, yeah, on the 2 undead units. Blessing of Nature, going to protect shell re-raise. So tree hits itself and the Spellblade. There's an explosion onto the Ghost. 250 going to take it out real quick. Shuriken on the Lancer and this Rejuve should make that kill. Not quite. Lancer very tanky.
Fortunately, the Ninja also pretty tanky. But not that tanky.
Wave Fist does do it in. Lancer going to move up and is going to try and go for the punch on the Priest, but the block does keep the Priest up here.
There's another rejuve hitting all 3 of them.
Heal onto it. Ooh, wow.
Yeah, mid-charge is pretty bad.
Lightning Ball onto the Spellblade. Ninja gets back up, is going to Power Source herself.
So it is a 3-on-3 at the moment. Oh, Blizzard hits 2. And kills them both.
The Ninja does get back up into 5 panes, but that does, doesn't spell great things for tempo. Knight's haste does wear off. Ninja's going to move up and get a Shuriken onto that Knight. So that Knight's getting a little lower here. You eat a Leaf Dance there, but not a ton of damage coming out. 79.
Knight takes the Ninja to near fatal, but... Oh, that's no good. He goes for the tree.
Does not mid-charge the Spellblade. Bold choice. That does mean that the Spellblade's going to be blizzarding herself and the tree as well. Kills all 3, but the tree does get back up to the re-raise. Re-raises itself yet again.
Ninja versus Knight. Which weapon got broken?
But that was MP switch, and it wasn't enough damage to the MP to break all of its MP, and the Ghost does crystallize. That's potentially huge here.
And, of course, the Spellblade standing back up is huge.
Self-Cyclone. This Knight is going to move up, going to go for the Earth Slash, hits the Ninja and breaks the rest of that MP, but the Ninja is in a good spot. Power Source onto the Undead Knight. This Knight is in a bad way here. Leaf Dance going to bring it even a little lower. Not sure the Knights can be able to turn it around, but that Lancer does have the chance to stand back up here soon.
Another power source for the ninja. The Knight just not able to take out this ninja.
2 more crystals. But again, that Lancer could stand up at any time, and that could be a big difference maker. That Lancer does, of course, do a ton of damage. Explosion of the Knight does a ton, 188. And a power source doesn't kill it, and the HP restore.
Another wave fist to miss the ninja this time. And Lancer getting that crystal is so big.
2 punches, but not enough to kill. And a blessing of nature on all 3.
Power source to survive the next Lancer attack.
Chain Lightning going to do a lot of damage to the Lancer. 316 nearly kills it. That is most of its HP there. Wave Fist hitting the MP yet again. That MP switch just absolutely invaluable. But 2 punches going to bring the tree down. Tree, however, is re-raised. Shuriken kills the Lancer again, so that Lancer is probably just out of it 3 turns before it has a chance to get back up. So, not sure the Knights...
The Knight's HP restore does give it a whole lot of time to itself.
That's true, but this Cyclone heals the ninja and does a lot of damage to the Knight. Power source as well, extremely reliable damage. Knight is down to just 95, cannot get to the crystal. It does Secret Fist the ninja, but that's not going to make a hell of a lot of a difference.
That is a lethal explosion.
And that will do it. Ludo ties it up.
The good matches you come to expect from the late end of the tournament.
Ludo's not out of it just yet. Does still have a chance to be in the running.
We go to medium 79 for the decider.
One of the larger medium maps here. A little bit of verticality, but not a ton. Big tree in the middle, but by and large, a pretty even map here. Guards that initial shuriken from the ninja. Everybody else moving up. Some ranged spells here, but not a ton, so is going to take a turn or 2.
The initial haste gets 2.
Tree does not buff anybody just yet. That's going to be a spell coming out from the ninja. Ninja is going to move over and attack the other ninja. Does not try to mid-charge the Mjolnir. Mjolnir is not quite going to kill. Wither going to finish that ninja off? No,
MP
it won't.
switch. And a power source to reset it all.
Absolutely. The fact that the power source does also heal her to full makes a huge difference. Magic Song landing some pretty good MA increases. Shuriken for 120, but that's not going to do a lot to her. 120 not even enough to near fatal her. Wither does finish her unless it hits the MP again. And it does.
That's a brutal one-shot on the Spellblade.
That's a 3-person Protect Shell re-raise. Ninja's going to move over and get the Spellblade right back up, so a little bit of a loss of tempo, but not a ton.
Cyclone.
Yep.
Or not.
Rejuve coming out to heal the Ninja and the Spellblade, and does also hit the Lancer there for an offensive tick. There's the Cyclone. Kills the Ghost. Eats a Lightning Ball, but is still healthy enough. That kills the Ninja, but the Ninja was re-raised, so going to be able to get up and power source herself immediately.
That's another big rejuve coming.
Yep, and there's a Leaf Dance. Gonna bring the Lancer low. That Rejuve will definitely finish the job.
And no mid-charge from the Ninja.
Double target is going to kill the Spellblade, so the Spellblade does not get healed, and the Ninja does soak up that healing. That's a Lancer down. Lancer was about to get a turn, so is down to 2 already. We'll be able to stand up just a little bit faster. There's a Hellcry going to finish the Spellblade back off and break the weapon at the same time.
Losing the Faith Rod is a lot of damage reduced off of the Spellblade, so that's going to be pretty big.
Life going to bring her back up at a good chunk of HP there, and a Blessing of Nature on 3. That Blessing of Nature being just incredibly powerful for this team.
It's a Cyclone, but no mid-charge.
No, but it is going to, that Blizzard is going to hit the Spellblade and the Priest as well, though. This Ninja doing a good job of redirecting. Oh, and did also hit the tree, but both units that went down were re-raised. Priest going to start a Rejuve on himself, going to move it into range of the tree and the Knight. A lot of spell redirection going on in this matchup. The Shuriken, but that Ninja is very low and is going to start running, but there's a Crystal there. Lancer's down to 0 on the death, so it, on the death counter, so can get back up at any time here.
Knight picks it up instead of the Ninja, but chakras the Ninja back up. There's Cyclone for the heal.
Did also land the float on the on herself. Not sure how relevant that's going to be since she absorbs wind anyway. I guess it makes her immune to earth.
Sure does. And there are earth slashes on the enemy team.
Priest goes down, was re-raised, so will get back up shortly, but isn't necessarily in a great spot. Shuriken guarded again.
This looks to be the Spellblade's last spell unless she gets to pick up a crystal. Or gets power sourced from the Ninja, I guess.
Yeah, power source or the tree's magic spirit. A big Rejuve, that Ninja soaking it up too. Tree moves over but doesn't get any anything off there. Ninja goes down, re-raised, is going to be able to power source herself yet again. A death sentence on the Priest. Interesting choice there. Lancer's still not up, has failed to get up a couple of times so far. Life on the Knight gonna do good damage. Ninja gonna move over and go for a power source on the Knight to drop him low, but an HP restore again, 404 HP. There's a big Leaf Dance gonna hit 2, 150 on the Ninja, but the Ninja is relatively sturdy, does have that Angel Ring as well. Not re-raise. I think it's from the Angel Ring still.
I think everyone has gone down and back up.
Shuriken for 5, the Guts keeping the Ninja up, but the Lancer finally gets up and takes the tree out immediately. It was only a matter of time before that Lancer got up. Priest is going to go ahead and start a life on the Lancer, get some good damage. The Priest is going to go down very soon here. Spellblade takes a good hit. Spellblade is still in it. And there we go.
Perfect timing.
The tree getting up, getting another re-raise on 3. Goes back down immediately, but that is okay. But Spellblade is out of MP and only punching now. Doesn't even have the weapon. But there's the power source. Just in time. Give her some MP back.
Wave Fist finishes the ninja off.
Tree gonna move back and re-raise itself. It is very low, but the re-raise keeping it in the game. Spellblade moves over and gets a big spell cast here, but the ninja's gonna get the shuriken, the mid charge, but it's not enough.
Life Song coming out. There's the blizzard. That's gonna end it. The priest wasn't in range.
And the ninja does defy pain, doesn't go for the kill. Holy shit, what a fight so far.
Two extremely durable teams.
Hellcry, a tiny bit of damage does break that weapon. Spellblade gets back up though and is going to start a huge heal on the whole team. I believe that is still a life song. Team is just working to get itself back up here. The ninja is going to crystallize shortly, but the Lancer is going to be able to get back up again soon. Tree goes down. That's an Angel song. Interesting choice. But not a bad one. There is the ninja. Ninja does crystallize, so that ninja is out of it for the rest of the match. Death Sentence on the Spellblade means she gets a few actions here for free. Blessing of Nature, but does Blessing of Nature the undead as well, so that knight does get a Protect and Shell. Shuriken gonna put the tree right back down, but the tree, again, did re-raise itself yet again, so... Life coming out on the knight. There's that blizzard. I think the blizzard kills. Not quite enough to kill. Oh, and the Lancer gets a crystal immediately. That's so rough for Ludo.
This looks to be slowly tilting in Kjata's direction.
Ninja was able to defy pain itself. Tree gets back up, but yeah, I do think Ludo is losing just a little too much tempo here. Two casts on the Knight. Knight might go down here. Shuriken's gonna kill the tree. Tree will be able to re-raise itself again. Mjolnir on the Knight, and here's a life, but that's not gonna be enough to kill. And the HP restore again.
Yeah, without the ninja for the power sources, I think this is curtains for Ludo.
Here's the tree. Re-raises itself again. Spellblade is going to go down here before it gets another action. There's a Wave Fist, kills the tree. Spellblade is down. Both are re-raised. There's another life on the Knight.
And now it's just waiting for the re-raises and the death sentence.
Yep, tree re-raises, but only on itself, is going to run. We'll probably go down to a shuriken here momentarily. Spellblade gets up and runs away into the corner as well, but does not get a chance to take any actions. And there's the priest. There's a throw onto the tree. So just the Spellblade here, but Knight is not in range to do anything. And does go for the magic song rather than the re-raise yet again. Definitely a good choice in the tree's part, because the Spellblade can get a cast here now. Will this Wave Fist kill, though? I do think it does.
And with these hastes, time is not on Ludo's side. And that is, in fact, a victory for Kjata. Kjata takes it 2-1.
Could let it play out just for the sake of it. There's no more re-raises, so that Wave Fist does get the kill. That was an incredible match.
And so, Ludo 1 is out of the tournament. Fantastic match, though. We go to our next match, Hero 2 versus Fig 1. Triple H versus Tricks of the Trade. I think Ludo just wants Kjata to take him out. Anyways, for Hero 2's Triple H, Heroes, 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 we have Mr. Zoom the Ninja with Defense Up, Dragon Spirit, and Item. The fastest possible ninja. Mrs. Zoom the Geomancer with 11 speed and haste to mimic being even faster than the ninja. Draw out Auto Potion and Magic Attack Up. Heroine the Spellblade with Whale Whisker, Kaiser Plate, Meat Bone Slash, and Attack Up. And another Oracle. Just the same as all the others. Although, honestly, in this case, Robe of Lords for Faith and Rubber Shoes for canceling Lightning. Pretty big deal, although still weak to Fire. This one has Short Charge and White Magic and move MP up, as you would expect. On the other side, for Fig's Tricks of the Trade, we have Diplomat the Mind Flare. That mind control being absolutely game-breaking last round. Will it again? Geologist the Spellblade with Elemental Counterflood and Overflow. the Overflow version of the Spellblade. Dr. Oracle with the Charming Muskrod, Magic Defend Up, Auto Potion, and White Magic. And the Monk with HP Restore, Equip Armor, and Dance. As well as Genji's for the status. We go to Large Map 30. We have Hero on the left and Fig on the right.
Yep, Fig pointing it out. No Blizzard. Always the chance you take to save those couple of JP, not taking the really common elementals. Counterflood, not caring about which ones you picked. Miss Geo moving out in front does get her killed pretty fast, but she did get some decent damage out with that draw out. Ninja's gonna polish off the Spellblade.
A quick life coming out, and the Spellblade gets an immediate turn, which it immediately squanders.
40 damage, not a lot of course, but didn't have much of another option. It can't cast Elemental when you don't have the appropriate Elemental.
Haste for the Oracle.
There's going to be another spell coming out there. A raise coming out on the Spellblade. Ninja moves up, goes for the Monk rather than mid-charging. Shiva, well that would explain why. Shiva probably kills, it sure does. Life gonna get the Spellblade back up. Can't really do anything other than those bonks. This Spellblade really in a bad spot on this map.
Speaking of getting bonked.
There's a raise coming out on the Monk. Squid moves up, goes for the Aqualung on the Ninja. 180, very strong damage.
Looks like a fairy being charged there.
Life healing or life bringing up the unit at half. 210 HP as half is really big.
Was in fact a fairy.
Another big Masa here, gonna hit 2, gets the death sentence, but a counter flood takes the Geo back out. Still, that monk being death sentenced is potentially pretty big here.
And that's a Faith Petrify coming in on the Mind Flare.
Flare is petrified. Speaking of petrify, there is one coming in for the Geo, but it doesn't hit. So Geo is going to still be up, going to get Mega Potioned by that ninja. It's 4-on-2 here, and this Masa might change that real quick. Auto Potion on the Oracle, and HP Restore on the Monk, but the Monk is death sentenced, so only going to buy it so much time here. Stigma going to remove the Petrify from the Squid. Aqualung going to take that ninja right back down.
Well, that extra turn that the monk got was worth a lot.
Both teams still very much in it here.
Both teams back to full.
Muramasa is going to change that here. No, it is not. Damage to both of them. There's a 252 bonk. Kills the Oracle. Those 60 sword stabs just really not helping out too much.
There goes the Spellblade. Although, who knows what the Mind Flare's gonna be able to do. Has the capability of turning it all around.
And with that huge Nameless, Monk does go down, but getting the 3 statuses there was pretty big. Especially the Confusion. Yep. Aqualung kills 1, so it is a 2-on-1 here. Geomancer gets a double turn. Go to Muramasa. Does it land any procs here? It does land the death sentence. Counterflood gonna kill, but it is just a death sentenced squid. It's gonna heal itself and move up, but only has 1 more action here. Really down to the wire.
Game 1 goes to Hero. We go to small 23 for the next one, and that one is not in the snow, so we'll see how that changes things for Fig.
All the matches so far very, very close. Very early carved model. Damage on 2, does take some damage in return. No procs there. 144 Shuriken. Oracle taking quite a bit of damage. Gets a heal for 90. There's a carved model coming out in return, though, and gets the Petrify on the Geo. Sweet gonna move up 182. The Ninja drops it very low immediately. Oracle gonna be able to move up. Let's see what it does. Is gonna go for an offensive cast here. Spellblade 336 bonk onto the monk and no HP restore. Is gonna get a flash heal though. Gonna heal it up a fair bit. Ninja's gonna Mega Potion itself. Petrify is guarded and a counter flood in return. A big loss of tempo. Secret Fist does land. That does mean that that Spellblade now has a few turns free. Shuriken on the other Spellblade drops it low, but a counter flood for 112. Another Hell Ivy. The Oracle does get the Regenerator there, but it is very low. Squid gonna finish the Ninja off. Ninja goes down. Oracle Flash heals himself to very nearly full. Move MP up, and then the regen, so he is sitting pretty here. 252 big Rod Bonk from the Spellblade. That Spellblade having some free actions with that Death Sentence is massive.
No
Aqua
heals
Lung.
there.
Nope.
It's been a recurring theme in the tournament this month. Team attempting to heal teammate and eating a counter instead.
Definitely something to take into account when you're building a team that uses damaging abilities to heal itself. Monk is going to move over, is going to Death Sentence the Oracle, but misses.
48% does land, and that Spellblade is down.
Oh, and the Death Spell gets the Death Sentence off, but does not unpetrify that Geo. There's a life, going to bring the Ninja back up at 101. Ninja does get an immediate action, going to run up and soft the Geo. The Geo is back in the action, but does come back very low. Another Death Sentence attempt misses the Oracle yet again. This poor Monk.
That was
having
like
absolutely
80%
no luck.
too.
Wow. Some big swings there. Ninja gonna move over and heal this Geo. A lot of units looking full health here, just this Monk. Monk is gonna get the Oracle up, but gonna eat a Muramasa immediately, so the Oracle does go down. Monk does get hit for 96. Still healthy, but is not gonna last very long. Shuriken does it, and that is gonna be the match. That is 2-0 for Hero.
And Fig 1 is out of the tournament. Fig 2 is the only one left standing for Fig. Although he is at least in the top 4. We go now to Korremar 2 versus Kjata 1.
All right, could be my final match here, or I could make it so Kjata only has one team left.
Drink Me versus Return to the 36 Chambers.
All right, for Drink Me, we have Pu'er the Knight, the martial arts. Only 10 PA, so not huge damage, but does get the benefit to those punch arts. Auto Potion and Always Defend, Genji Helmet, and Reflect Mail, so a very, very hard to kill knight. We have Roibus the Samurai, also always defending with that Defender from Equipped Sword. Yin Yang Magic, Counter Flood, so plenty of status chances there. Draw out for Heaven's Cloud and Kiku as well. We have Awabonch the Wizard, the heavy hitter of the team. 250 HP, so no slouch, not super paper thin. Does have item and throw item to help the team out. 108 gems for strengthen since it doesn't have that Faith Rod. And finally, we have Lapsang Sochong the Bard, the big support of the team. Equip Shield for the Always Defend. Barrier, Time Magic to help out, move HP up to keep himself alive, and Time Magic for the big damage spells.
On the other side, you just saw them in action. Return to the 36 Chambers with that Angel Ring, Weapon Guard, Abandoned Ninja, and the 3 Undeads, the Gust, the Unkillable Knight, and that brutal high damage Lancer. We go to large map 78. Can Kjata win all 3 of his matches for the night?
This could be the last match for the casters this month. Teams starting fairly far apart. The Poison Swamp in between them could make a difference here, too. Ghost doesn't care about the poison, of course, just going to float over it.
That's a haste 2, and it's going to hit everyone.
All of Kjata's team acting before mine does.
I gotta say, like, it's impressive how the haste 2 misses at least one teammate every time.
Ooh, the Bard opts not to go for anything. A Shuriken into the Bard does proc the barrier, so he is going to be a bit tankier here. But this Wither, oh no, going for the Throw Spirit on the Wizard instead. 176. And there's a Chakra. Ugh, Ninja getting another action. Gonna go for the 2 swings on the Bard. Does get the kill. The Bard goes down early, and a Wither will finish the Wizard off. A really bad start for my team. The other team is just so fast. A Wave Fist 108, not terrible damage. Bard does get up, starts a Life Song, gonna run away, but will he actually get the chance to do it? He does not. The Ninja gets an immediate action again. Kiku gonna drop the Ghost low. Ugh, a death sentence on the Samurai. That is not not helpful here. 144 under the Knight, does heal himself for 90. Ghost is gonna hightail it into the corner. There's another haste 2 gonna come out for that Knight.
Haste is worn off of everybody else.
Revive gonna bring the Wizard back up. So she is gonna be able to power source herself, so could potentially help out quite a bit. Ninja did kill her very, very quickly. Another Secret Fist lands a death sentence again. Yep, there's a Magic Shuriken for 130. Will the Wizard actually get an action? Nope, the Lancer's going to move up and make sure that she doesn't. Death sentence on both remaining units. It really is only a matter of time here. Kiku going to kill the Ghost, but that's not going to be enough to make a difference in this match here.
Pretty decisive game 1 to Kjata.
Especially with the Knight opting not to try and revive another unit, is just going to go for that Wave Fist, which is probably the worst choice he could have made, really. Samurai moves up, is going to start a cast. She is going to try and petrify this Ninja. Does not land it, and that's going to be her last action.
43%, not a high hit rate.
Knight gets another action. Again, moves over, is just trying to kill the other Knight rather than attempting to raise a team member or anything like that, so...
And now we wait.
Picks up the crystal. Knight is going to go down right here, and that is game 1 to Kjata. Can the smaller map bring it back for my team? Really, it's just a matter of if my Wizard is such a pivotal part of the team, not getting an action to get at least one spell out really kind of sunk me there.
Yep. We go to the auditorium.
Alright, of course all 4 of Kjata's members do act first. Shuriken onto the Wizard, no surprise there. The Ghost is going to go all the way up, is going to go for the Bard, however, does not finish the Wizard off. Knight moves up. Yep, that's going to be an Earth Slash, but is guarded. Other Lancer is going to move up. Going to haste to the whole team, of course. Hits 3 out of the 4. This Knight's going to move up and Spin Fist all 4 units. Only hits 2 of them. It does eat a counter throw in return. That's going to be an absolute massive Heaven's Cloud. 4 units, but doesn't kill anything. This is going to be a big cast coming out, but will probably get mid-charged if I had to guess. That's a stop. Does it land? Does stop the knight. Did not stop the ninja, though. Ninja is going to probably mid-charge the wizard. Sure is. Not a big surprise there. Throw Spirit on the Bard, going to bring him pretty low here. Lancer's going to finish him off. He is going to be able to re-raise here in a moment, though. Counterflood on the ninja going to do some good damage. The haste making a huge difference, though. Wither for 135. Counterflood, however, does get a sleep on the ghost. Could potentially be big. Knight takes 2 punches, heals one of them almost fully. Ninja goes down, but is re-raised. The Samurai opting to start a cast rather than going for another Heaven's Cloud. It's going to be a Paralyze onto the Sleeping Ghost. Gets the Don't Act. Don't Act on the stopped Knight as well, so that Knight is going to be out of it for a little while. Double Punch puts the Bard back down. Ninja gets up to re-raise and defies pain, so it is a 4-on-2 currently.
Although 2 of them are out of commission for the moment.
There's a revive onto the wizard. So wizard could potentially get a cast off here. Does power source herself. It typically does take 2 hits to bring her down. Ninja goes to finish the samurai. Knight yet again kept up by that auto potion. There's 2 stabs into the wizard, is just enough to kill, and it's just the knight left, so that is pretty much gonna be it here.
And it looks like Kjata is gonna survive the Crucible to be half of our top 4.
Drink Me definitely a strong team, but just does not quite have the offense.
There it is.
That will do it.
We go to our final match of the night, Vana Krisum versus Hero 2. Infect versus Triple H. For Vana Krisum, we have Azuri the Lancer with E2 for Always Defend, Punch Art, Hamido, and Martial Arts. Very durable, but also pretty good damage as well. Atraxa the Morble with Bad Breath. Vraska the Angry Bird with Gaze. And Tekuthal the other Lancer with Jump Dance, HP Restore, and Guts. Another E2, both of these Lancers extremely durable. And for heroes, the hyper-fast Ninja, the also hyper-fast Geomancer, the rod-whacking Spellblade with Meatbone, and the typical Oracle. We go to Large 76. Which of these teams makes it out alive? It's a Tailwind to start.
Does the Morble lick the don't move off? Let's see.
What is worth noting, though, is that the Nameless Dances began early.
Sure did. Confusion lands on the bird, but does get stigma'd right off. And there's that lick to remove the don't move.
And the haste, although the Lancer didn't really need it, so whatever.
2 stabs of the bird doesn't quite get the kill, so the bird is gonna hightail it here in a moment.
Uh-oh. A haste
does
on a
tailwind,
15
yikes.
speed ninja.
That's not what you like to see.
Double don't move and slow. That's going to be enormous.
Yep, this ninja is up front and doing things, but it does also mean that he is going to be alone up here for a little bit.
Revive for the bird.
And there's one haste wearing off. Here's a big wind strike onto the ninja. Going to drop it pretty low, but it does get Dragon Spirit.
Goes for a Mega Potion, and it will retreat. Although we'll likely be going again before the bird to finish it off again.
Confusion on the don't moved Spellblade back there.
Sure enough, Ninja doing just what you'd expect.
Morble's going to move up, still not in range to do anything. Morble's definitely a decent unit, a lot better than they were, but still very slow. Takes a while to have them move into range to do anything.
Well,
Another don't move.
Wind Strike and retreat.
Ninja re-raises immediately, is going to Mega Potion himself again and run back to his team.
Yep. Wave Fist.
Yep, pretty hefty hit there from that Wave Fist. Lands a Confusion on the ninja. These Nameless is really adding up here. Shuriken's his own team member for a ton of damage.
Gonna be a Tailwind? Yup.
Flash heal to heal most of the damage that Shuriken did. The Geomancer is finally able to move here.
But for how long?
Slow, a Silence, and a Confusion. That's a
Death spell
coming out?
Yep.
Bird's gonna fish for a Gaze. Does not land, not that it would have mattered, because there's the Death spell right after.
Yep. Oh, it would have mattered, actually, because the ninja was not in the range.
But Wave Fist is going to kill that ninja. Silence Geo does get an action here. It's going to move up, and Masa can't silence a draw out. Kills the bird, a little damage to Lancer. The Dancer and Lancer are going to move up. And Morble finally getting in the action.
Nothing on that Nameless. It's probably going to be a revive. Yup.
Another Masa coming out. No procs there, just some damage to 2.
Huge rod whack there. And 2 Nameless in a row doing nothing. That's no good. But Danger Bird is back up. But not for long.
And both teams are still in it, but Vana Krisum a little bit on the back foot here. Don't move and a slow. Slow on the Geo, but it does get to act immediately. Gets the local Quake out. That's going to finish off the Morble, so it's a 2v4 here.
Who does the knight revive? The bird. But the Spellblade goes first. That is a huge bonk. Confusion on the Geo.
The Geo is also slowed, so going to take a little while for it to actually be able to do anything. Speaking of slow on the Ninja, Confusion on the Spellblades, the statuses could potentially still swing things here. Confusion always a little bit of a crapshoot.
That looks like a Petrify coming in on the Lancer, and from a Faith target, it lands.
Local Quake is guarded. There's a Fairy coming out. A lot of nothing there. Fairy can't hit enemies, so Confusion didn't matter. 2 don't moves.
Bonk. Poison's gonna break that Confuse.
HP Restore keeps the Lancer in it.
For some value of the definition in it anyways.
Yeah, not gonna last too long here. It doesn't have the ability to bring anybody up, so... There's a Masa gonna do some damage to her. No procs.
Two Confusions. And a Don't Move.
That was a friendly fire, it looks like, from that Spellblade bonking one of its allies down. One of its allies did crystallize there, so...
But that's a death sentence.
If the death sentence hadn't procced, there was maybe a chance the Lancer could do something, but with that death sentence, no way to remove it. Oh, absolutely! That death sentence was probably the game winner because those units were really going at each other confused there.
Yup. 38 for the small. Maybe the Morbo actually gets into the battle this time. Ooh boy, that's not a Morbo map.
See, Vana Krisum can hold on.
Shuriken for the bird.
Gets a wind strike immediately. Drops the Lancer, drops the Ninja very low. Lancer does start dancing. Masa can finish the bird off, however. Oh, not quite, but does get the death sentence on it, so it's going to have plenty of time to run into a corner. Wave Fist finishes the Ninja off, however. That's going to be a life coming out pretty quickly. Morble opts to move up 1 space and do nothing.
Yeah, like I said, this is not a Morbo map.
Ninja takes 2 stabs to the Lancer. There's a Shiva coming out.
The bird does go down, but the Lancer guards it. Double poison plus slow.
The Ninja getting a huge jump from rooftop to rooftop. So the Ninja is potentially in Morble range now. Morble also in draw range there from the Geo.
Revive for the bird across the roof.
It goes for a tentacle rather than a bad breath. Does damage, but also procs a dragon spirit.
Lancer goes down to the rod whack.
And a Petrify does land on the bird.
Gets a taste of her own medicine.
Ninja Mega Potions himself. Does take some poison damage, but is plenty healthy now. 2 units down already. This is pretty much over before it began. Unless there's some huge confusion swings, but with 3 units poisoned, that also really hurts the chances of confusion doing anything. There's a bad breath.
Oil
Petrify
Frog
Frog.
Petrify.
That's nothing a death spell can't fix real fast, though.
And the Death Speller is silenced.
The crit Rod Bonk for 64.
Another bad
Another
breath.
Bad breath.
Sleep
Sleep
Oil
Oil.
Confuse.
If the Nameless Dancer goes down, it is just this Morble here. So Morble's really going to have to pull off some wild shenanigans.
Soft, but it's still a frog.
There's another bad breath on an already bad breath unit. Gets a Petrify.
Run, frog.
Still isn't entirely impossible, because that's a Petrify coming out on the friendly ninja. Oh, but there's a remedy. That's big, removing the silence from the unit. But here's another bad breath. Gets a Petrify Frog. Does this Petrify land?
Sure does.
It does.
This team is such chaos.
Welcome to the Morble procs the regenerator, so the Morble is going to be able to heal up here. The frog in the corner is poisoned. Here's a tentacle to that unit.
What does the Oracle have here? What? Just cure? Oh no! There's a bad breath.
Sleep and poison. And that frog just taking poison damage in the corner, getting murdered here. A big tentacle 102.
Frog goes down. Does it land?
And it does! What a match!
Quite the send-off for Infect.
Hero, are you doing okay, bud?
And then there were 4. Kjata 2. Hero 2. Kjata 1. And, no, I guess that's it. I guess there's only 3. I guess there's only 3 left. Oh, wait. Fig 2. Kjata 2. Fig 2. Kjata 1, Hero 2 are our final 4. Thanks everyone for playing. Thanks for watching along. Boy, that was a fun one. I will see you all tomorrow for the finals. Thanks again, Korremar, for being on comms with me, and I will see you all tomorrow. You there, Korremar?
Yep.
Okay, night.